Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. I thank you for joining me today. I hope you are all having a lovely morning, afternoon, evening, depending on, the time that you're watching this. I wanted to talk a little bit today about forgiveness. And I just want to get some of my thoughts and opinions about the act of forgiveness off of my chest because I believe that what we are being taught in society about forgiveness is a little backwards. We are taught that forgiving is the right thing to do. We are taught that it's the best thing to do. It's a good thing to do, and we kind of put forgiveness on this pedestal, like the person who forgives is holy and good and right, and the only way to go on about your life is to forgive a person or a situation and to just move on and let go. So basically, we are taught that you have to forgive in order to heal, and I think that's a little backwards. In my opinion, you have to heal, not completely, but you have to come to a place where you're almost healed from that person, place, thing, or situation that caused you harm in order to come to a place of forgiveness. Okay? True forgiveness, it's an openness. It's a feeling of relief. Okay? Fake forgiveness feels constricted. You feel contraction in your body. I mean, you can tell when you're talking to somebody whether or not they've truly forgiven somebody. Okay? I was with a friend the other day, and she says every day that she has forgiven her ex for X, Y, and Z, but we had a couple of drinks, and the true feelings really started to come out. So it's like she hadn't really forgiven. And an example in my life that I want to talk about is kind of the relationship that I have with my father. It took me 11 years to get to a point where I wasn't angry. I wasn't angry. I wasn't resentful. I wasn't bitter about how he treated me, how he treated my mother, and how he treated the other people in his life. True forgiveness, it looks like this. When you can look at that person or situation from a point of gratitude, when you can say, this happened to me for a specific reason, when you can look at the lessons, extract them, and apply them to other areas of your life, and when you're thankful for the situation that happened because it made you into a better person. When you can freely have those emotions in that situation, that is where forgiveness comes from. And until you feel those things, you're not in a space to forgive. Okay? You can't force forgiveness, and we should stop telling people that you should just forgive. Like it's just a choice. Yes, it is a choice, but at the same time, if you're forcing yourself to forgive a person or a situation before you have truly acknowledged, what it has actually taught you, then you're bulldozing your own feelings, you're gaslighting your own feelings, and you're actually in the act of self-abandonment. You're basically saying that I'm forgiving this person, forget how I feel about it, really, because I've been told that that's the right thing to do. And when you abandon yourself, that's a form of self-hatred. Okay? That's the polar opposite of what healing actually is. And you need to heal completely. You need to sit with yourself. However healing looks for you. Whether that be journaling, whether that be talking to a therapist, whether that's shadow work, visualizations, positive focus, however it is that you go about your healing process. You need to do that first, okay? There's nothing inherently wrong with saying, I don't forgive this person. I cannot forgive them yet. I am not in a place where I can forgive them. It's okay. Don't rush it. Your healing looks different than my healing, looks different than friends, family. Everyone heals in their own way, much like they grieve in their own way. Get to a place first where you can look at that person who harmed you, and when you see them and when you think about what they did to you, you come from a place of complete understanding and you open your heart out to them. You can look at them from a loving perspective because you understand why they did what they did. When you can look at them, when you can pour your heart out to them, when you're no longer angry, when you don't feel every cell in your body contract when you see or even think about this person or situation, that's when you can heal. That's when you can heal, and that's when you can forgive. And until you are at that space, turn that forgiveness onto yourself, okay? Focus inward on healing that wound that was caused by this person, place, or situation, and heal that. And then think about forgiveness. Don't just say that you forgive. Don't act like you've forgiven if it's not real. Because it's not benefiting that other person, and it's harming yourself. So let's stop doing this to each other. Stop telling people that they need to forgive. Tell them that they need to heal, and forgiveness is just a natural byproduct of the healing. That's what that is. Heal first, forgive second. This may take a long time. Like I said, it took me a long time to forgive my father. Everyone told me, just forgive him, just forgive him, just forgive him. I wasn't ready to forgive. I wasn't even able to forgive. Knowing what I know now about why people are the way they are, their upbringing, when I got to that point of understanding him, is when I could truly forgive him. Don't rush the process. Feel the love that you have for yourself, heal your inner wounds, and then move forward with your forgiving. Peace, love, namaste.